What's going on, everybody? My name is RIJOTTOS and I got an awesome video for you guys today. First off, let me just say that this mic that I just got is amazing. I am obsessed with it. It sounds so professional. I couldn't have made any better purchase ever. And again, I got the Audio-Technica AT2035, so for any of you guys who are interested in maybe getting a very professional, high quality mic, definitely check them out. I will put everything that I got in the description below, so definitely check it out. But without further ado, let's hop right into this video. I'm going to be talking about the Arms Warrior in patch 6.2.3 of Warlords of Draenor. Now, I'm going to be covering the whole 9 yards. I'm going to be talking about different play styles, the talents, the glyphs, up on screen right there for you guys. I have different sections so you can skip to whatever part in the video you feel like you need to. Now, this is mainly just a pretty beginner guide. If you really don't know how to play Warrior, this will kind of give you the basics on what the Warrior is about, and it'll also teach you what you should do in different comps, like for example against Turbo compared to RMD or FMP or anything in that kind of nature. Now, in all honesty, Warrior is all about cleave damage, spreading rend, using Whirlwind, using Blade Storm to get as much AoE pressure out as much as you possibly can, because the more AoE pressure that you can do as a Warrior, the higher your overall and total damage will be, and the better Warrior you will actually become. In this clip, I bursted for about a minute to a minute 20 seconds, and just notice how much damage rend actually does. If you were to apply rends to 3 or more targets while you're doing AoE, while you're doing Mortal Strike, and making sure that you have sweeping strikes up. Sweeping strikes is very, very important. It increases the damage to a nearby enemy of 50% of the damage that you do to a main target. See, even look at Whirlwind is at number 5 for this. Rend is number 2. That is just pure proof that rend is one of your most important abilities to spread as an Arms Warrior. The next thing that we're going to be talking about are talents. And me personally, I run it Double Time, Enraged Regeneration, Sudden Death, Stormbolt, Mass Spell Reflect, Blade Storm, and Anger Management. Now, all of these are going to change, obviously, depending on your playstyle and the comp that you're going against. But for me, I never change my level 15 talent. It always stays the same, only because it's a lot easier staying on top of an enemy, because I feel like I can charge Hamstring or charge Thunderclap fast enough to where I won't really have to worry about getting that 1.5 second stun with Warbringer. And personally, I feel like I play too slow with Juggernaut. The level 30 talent, always keep Enraged Regeneration. It's the best heal that you can have. Second Wind, it's way too sketchy, way too dodgy. It's not viable anymore. And in Pending Victory, honestly, it really doesn't heal as much. Yeah, you know, you can use it whenever you want, but you can honestly use Enraged Regeneration whenever you want. But honestly, the best heal is Enraged Regeneration. The level 45 talent, Sudden Death, hands down. But you would think, oh, what? But for for Blood, I could spread rend, get that rage, and use it to use Whirlwind. That's not necessarily the point of Arms Warriors. They're also a big contributing factor to doing damage up close and personal. So Sudden Death really helps whenever Mortal Strike and Colossus Smash are on cooldown. If it procs, it will do anywhere between 40 and like 120k executes. And those are honestly insane just for doing single target burst and for getting a lot of pressure out. The level 60 talent is really going to differ. Me personally, if I am going up against like a Turbo or an Ebola, I honestly run with Shockwave because it helps with peels and negating a lot of damage that they're probably going to go on either my Warrior or the off DPS. Dragon Roar, don't look at it. It's a good AoE, but it's not the best right now. Maybe it could be better in Legion, who knows? And Stormbolt, I personally use Stormbolt if I were to be going up like against a God comp or a Frozen Chicken, to where everybody is going to be spread out and we just need to CC one person while we burst down the others. Mass Spell Reflect, honestly, I only go Mass Spell Reflect if I'm going against like a Mage Lock or any classes that I can't necessarily get to and kick or interrupt their spell. Mass Spell Reflect will help a lot with reflecting those spells that I can't necessarily kick, like I just said. Safeguard is very, very good for negating a lot of damage. If you can keep Safeguard on the target that the opposing team is going on, it'll help a lot, because that 20% damage reduction really, really does help. Vigilance, it can be viable. It can. If you can predict your opponent's burst, it can be very, very helpful. But for that 2-minute cooldown, it's really not worth an extra 10%. when you can get so many more safeguards out within that amount of time. Yeah, it does last a lot longer. It lasts 12 seconds, but safeguard is one of the best damage reduction spells that warriors have. The level 90 is really gonna differ. If you're going against a Resto Druid, always go Bladestorm. At least I personally do, only because it will help you get out of roots, and it will help free you, and it will help you stay on that Resto Druid, because we all know Resto Druids kite like a freaking bitch. So that helps a lot as well. But again, I also actually run Avatar sometimes. If they're all melee, I run Avatar because they're not ever really going to run away from you unless if they're low health, and you have that double time to keep on them, right? But yeah, I go Avatar if they're not really going to get away from me, or if their goal is not to get away from me, like Hunters and Mages. Level 100, I've never seen an Arms Warrior go Siegebreaker. Don't really focus on that. It's good for Fury. It's good for a Fury one-shot, but for an Arms Warrior, Anger Management is the best that you can get right now. Only because of the fact that it reduces a lot of your major cooldowns, and that will help you get more burst faster and a lot more cleave damage, and a lot of your cooldowns will actually be up a lot faster, especially if the opposing team is going on you and you're taking a lot of damage, which that will actually be a set bonus, is that you actually get more rage from taking damage. This is your set bonus for your PvP gear. It will give you more rage, and so you can just chuck that rage back out and you will get a lot of your major cooldowns back. So it really depends on what playstyle you want. Kind of change it up, kind of get a feel of what works with you and what doesn't, you know. And again, it's honestly my opinion, and it's all up to how you want to play. Next thing we're going to be talking about is glyphs. Now, me personally, I run Glyph of Root Interrupt, which I would say is a must, because it increases your damage by 6% for 20 seconds whenever you interrupt a spell, so it's very good for getting out extra damage when you need it to. I then run Glyph of Heroic Leap, only because after you Heroic Leap, you get an increased speed of 70% for 3 seconds, so when you do Heroic Leap, you can easily catch up to anybody. Last but not least, the last glyph that I choose is Glyph of Mortal Strikes, because when the effect of Mortal Strikes is affecting a target, healing effects on you are increased by 10%, so you'll be getting extra heals whenever you really need them. The stat priority for Arms Warriors is going to be Mastery over Crit, over Versatility, over Haste. And for the enchants, you're going to want all Mastery, and for the weapon, you're going to want Mark of the Bleeding Hollow, because it'll actually increase Mastery. And what Master actually does is that it increases damage of Mortal Strike, Colossus Smash, and Execute. And this will help out a lot to give out a lot of really good burst on a specific target that you're going. Just know that if you do stack Mastery, make sure that your Sweeping Strikes is always up, so you'll get that extra benefit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude this guide on Arms Warrior in patch 6.2.3. Let me know what you thought about this video. Do you guys think I should maybe do a Feral guide next? Do you maybe think I should do a tutorial? Do you think I should do a top 5? Let me know in the comment section below. Make a video recommendation. I might just pick one of you guys to make the video for. And also, let me know what you guys think about my new mic quality, if you think I should make any changes with it, kind of, you know, mess around with the settings a little bit, make it sound a little bit more pure. I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling on at this point. And also, again, thank you so much. We are so close to 1K subscribers. I cannot believe this. And just remember, once I hit that 1K, I'm doing a huge GFX pack giveaway for all of you sexy mother... No, guys, but in all honesty, thank you so much for the 1K subs. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's just one step closer to my dreams actually coming true. Also, I forgot to mention one thing. Don't forget to share this video for all of your friends to see if they're brand new at PvPing. I post a lot of World of Warcraft PvP videos myself, so they can always check out my videos. Until next time, guys, peace!